Hi to all. In the previous class, we discussed about magnetostatics and electrostatics also in Unit 1. And now we are go for magnetic potential, that is Unit 4 in electromagnetics, engineering electromagnetics. Hi to all. In the previous classes, we discussed about electrostatics and magnetostatics. Now we go for Unit 4, that is magnetic potential. Magnetic potential, you know electric potential. What is this magnetic potential? Magnetic potential, and these are classified into scalar magnetic potential and vector magnetic potential. These are very important topics. In electrostatics, we have seen that there exists a scalar electric potential V. The potential is a scalar. The potential we already calculated from electric field intensity in chapter 1. Electric field intensity, chapter 1, that is electrostatics. In electrostatics, scalar electric potential V, which is related to electric field intensity in the so many manner E equal to minus del V. E equal to minus del V, we related electric field intensity with respect to electric potential E equal to minus del V. What we studied previously, those concepts are useful for this electromagnetic potential, that is magnetic potential, scalar and vector magnetic potential. The concept which we studied previously in electrostatics and magnetostatics, those will be helpful. Hence we have to understand clearly the unit 1, 2, 3, then only we go for unit 4. Hence we have to go for unit 4, that is magnetic potential. In electrostatics, we all already know that scalar electric potential. The electric potential is a scalar. You know that V is the scalar. Scalar electric potential V, which is related to electric field intensity E bar. The electric field intensity is given by E bar. E bar equal to minus del V. This equation you know? You know this equation or not? E equal to minus del V. That is gradient of a scalar is a vector. I already told you the potential gradient. In the concept of potential gradient, I told you E equal to minus del V. The negative gradient of electric potential scalar is given as vector. Vector is electric potential is a scalar, whereas E bar is electric field intensity. E bar is a vector. Is there any scalar potential in magnetic field? Is there any scalar potential in magnetostatics related to magnetic field intensity H bar? Magnetic field intensity H bar. We can replace in magnetostatics H bar, it is. E bar can be replaced by H bar. In case of magnetic fields, there are two types of potentials which can be defined as, one is scalar magnetic potential, one is scalar magnetic potential. Scalar magnetic potential, and another one is vector magnetic potential, and another one is vector magnetic potential. These are the two concepts. The scalar magnetic potential will be denoted as Vm. It will be denoted as Vm. Scalar magnetic potential is denoted as Vm, whereas vector magnetic potential can be denoted as A bar. A bar. Vector magnetic potential is a vector. We have to remember this. Vector magnetic potential, as the name it says, it has vector magnetic potential is a vector. Whereas scalar magnetic potential is a scalar. There is no doubt at all. Scalar magnetic potential and vector magnetic potential. In case of magnetic fields, there are two types of potentials which can be defined as, one is scalar magnetic potential, another one vector magnetic potential. The chapter name itself is magnetic potential, the chapter unit 4. How to define scalar and vector magnetic potential? We use two vector identities, that is properties of curl. We have to know properties of curl. These are important to identify, to define scalar and vector magnetic potential. Simply remember, scalar magnetic potential is a scalar, electric potential is a scalar magnetic potential Vm, and vector magnetic potential is A bar. To define scalar and vector magnetic potentials, we have to know curl properties of curl. What are the properties of curl? Already I mentioned in another video, that is properties of curl. Del cross del V is 0, where V is a scalar, where V equal to scalar potential or vector scalar, it is V is a scalar, where V is a scalar. Del cross del V equal to 0. This property of curl we are using. Del cross del V equal to 0, we have to remember this. Del cross del V equal to 0, the property of a curl. And another one, the dot product of del cross A, whereas a vector magnetic potential is A bar, del cross A equal to 0. The dot product of a curl equal to 0, that is where A is vector magnetic potential or A bar is a vector, it is a vector. Every scalar V and vector A must satisfy these conditions. These two we have to remember. Del cross del V equal to 0, del cross A equal to 0. To understand scalar and vector magnetic potential, the properties of curl is required is del cross del V equal to 0, del cross A equal to 0. What is del? Partial differentiation and cross product of that one. Del V it is. That is curl of a curl equal to 0, whereas dot product of a curl with the del operation equal to 0. First we go for unit 4 magnetic potential. In unit 4 magnetic potential, the scalar magnetic potential we go for. Scalar magnetic potential has units are amperes. Scalar magnetic potential or units are amperes. Why the units are amperes? For scalar magnetic potential, you can learn after end of this topic. First we know what is the definition of scalar magnetic potential. It is defined as whose negative gradient gives magnetic field strength. The scalar magnetic potential negative gradient gives magnetic field strength. The magnetic field strength is producing, suppose if the charge is moving inside of the conductor, surrounding that magnetic field will be created. Due to that magnetic field, why the magnetic field is created? Because of this magnetic potential. Negative gradient of potential that gives magnetic field intensity. It is defined as whose negative gradient gives magnetic field strength. It is defined as magnetic field strength whose negative gradient, where Vm is known as scalar magnetic potential. You can see the magnetic field intensity, the magnetic field strength it is also called, that is produced due to current actually. Whenever current is passing through a conductor, the moving charge creates magnetic field in the sense B or H, magnetic flux density or magnetic field intensity. Because of this current only, the magnetic field intensity is producing, magnetic field strength is producing. Because of that, the scalar magnetic potential is unit as amperes. You know that magnetic potential V as volts, electric potential units are volts, but scalar magnetic potential units are amperes. It is very interesting to know that the current moving charge producing magnetic field in the sense magnetic field intensity also. Hence, the scalar magnetic potential has unit amperes. Ampere is the main cause to produce magnetic field. Ampere is the main cause to produce the magnetic field. The current is the main cause. Hence, the negative gradient of whose negative gradient gives magnetic field strength, that is where Vm is called as scalar magnetic potential. That we have to remember. There is a large explanation why it is H equal to minus del Vm, minus del dot Vm, the negative gradient. Why it is called? Because Vm is the scalar magnetic potential. It must satisfy the properties. I tell you properties. What are the properties? Del cross del V equal to 0. Del cross del V equal to 0. Here H equal to minus del dot Vm. H equal to minus dot L Vm, we know that. Del cross H equal to what is the del cross H equal to J. First property of curl, del cross del H equal to J equal to 0. If it satisfies this equation, J equal to 0 అయినప్పుడు మాత్రమే scalar magnetic potential obtain అవుతుంది. At the condition only for J equal to 0. H equal to minus del Vm. This relation is satisfies where current density is 0. The scalar magnetic potential Vm can be defined as for source free region where J equal to 0, then only the scalar magnetic potential Vm exists. Now we go for explanation of scalar magnetic potential. The explanation regarding scalar magnetic potential now we go for. Or simply definition we told. If you know the explanation, you can easily understand. But you have to concentrate to listen. If you are not listening properly or skipping the video, then you can't understand. That remember. Okay, from the basics again, we have to know E equal to minus del V. In electrostatics chapter, I told you negative gradient or potential gradient. Potential gradient gives a vector that I told you starting. In electrostatics, the potential V and E related. What is the relation? E equal to minus del V. If you know V, you can calculate E. If you know E, you can calculate V by taking negative gradient of V. From this magnetostatics, in magnetostatics we can replace E bar as H bar. From this equation, we can replace E bar as H bar. E bar as H bar, because in electrostatics E bar electric field intensity, whereas in magnetostatics H bar is the magnetic field intensity. We can replace E bar as H bar in magnetostatics, that equal to minus del Vm, because Vm stands for magnetic. Vm is magnetic, M stands for, but it is a scalar magnetic potential. Vm may be denoted as. Gradient of any scalar is a vector again, because scalar magnetic potential it is Vm. Gradient of any scalar is a vector. From this, make it as equation number 1. It is make it as equation number 1. From equation 1, H bar equal to minus del Vm. Taking curl on both sides. Again we are taking the curl. I told you the basics of a curl. H equal to minus del Vm. Taking curl on both sides, what will happen? Let us see. In the starting, H bar equal to minus del Vm, where J bar equal to 0 అని చెప్పాను. J bar equal to 0 ఎందుకు అవుతుందండి ఇక్కడ చూడొచ్చు. Taking curl on both sides, curl means cross product of del cross H is known as curl of H bar. Del cross H equal to, here also on both sides we are taking curl, del cross minus del Vm. Del cross H equal to J, you know that from point form of Ampere circuital law. That is already we know that in third chapter. Point form of Ampere circuital law it is. Del cross H equal to, we are taking the curl, that means cross product with the del. That is del cross H equal to J, we can substitute. Point form of Ampere circuital law it is. The curl of magnetic field intensity gives current density. Simply we replace del cross H equal to J. Del cross minus del Vm we can write. The curl of any gradient is 0. I already told you del cross del V equal to 0. del cross del v equal to 0, this becomes 0. The properties of curl, it is also one of that. Therefore current density j equal to 0. Current density j equal to 0. That I told you. The condition for h equal to minus del vm equal to j bar equal to 0 ఎలా వచ్చింది? j bar కరెంట్ డెన్సిటీ ఎప్పుడైతే 0 అవుతుందో అక్కడ మనం స్కేలార్ మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ పొటెన్షియల్ we can calculate. The scalar magnetic potential defined as for source free region where j bar, that is current density, is 0. Therefore h bar equal to minus del vm that we obtained. Are you understand this? Because of curl of gradient of any scalar is 0, therefore j bar equal to 0. Okay, we have to remember the scalar magnetic potential exists only current density equal to 0. We can define the scalar magnetic potential in another way. The potential which exists in a region where j bar is 0, current density is 0. Therefore h bar equal to minus del vm at j equal to 0. This condition we have to remember. If you remember this, you learned scalar magnetic potential. The unit of this is, already I told you, the current producing magnetic field. Hence this Vm, but it is a potential. Potential is volts or some units will be there, but amperes unit for that. You have to remember this. It is a ampere. Okay, up to now what we discussed, scalar magnetic potential is h equal to minus del Vm, the negative gradient of whose vector potential, whose scalar is gives rise to h bar, that is called scalar magnetic potential Vm. It is measured in amperes. In other words, scalar magnetic potential is defined as the potential which exists in a region where j bar is 0 and is measured in ampere. That we have to remember. That is about scalar magnetic potential. Now we go for the scalar magnetic potential obeys or satisfies the Laplace's equation or not. What is Laplace's equation and how it satisfies us? Let us see. Laplace's equation of scalar magnetic potential. First we learned what is scalar magnetic potential. After that we are going for Laplace's equation of scalar magnetic potential. Simply, what are the relations we are using? B equal to mu h. That is the relation between B and h, magnetic flux density. The permeability mu equal to mu naught mu r, where mu naught is absolute permeability and mu r is relative permeability. Mu r equal to 1 for free space. We can replace that mu equal to mu naught mu r h. That is mu r equal to 1 for free space. Again we can write B equal to mu naught h. Now we are taking dot product on both sides. Dot product, what is dot product? That comes in basics of vectors. Taking dot product on both sides with respect to del, with del dot b equal to del dot mu naught h. We are writing that is del dot b equal to del dot mu naught h. Del dot b equal to 0 from Maxwell's second law. The Maxwell's second law says that del dot b equal to 0. Therefore we can write del dot b equal to 0. In place of this we can substitute 0. Therefore mu naught del dot h equal to 0. Mu naught del dot h equal to 0. Mu naught is constant. As you know that mu naught is constant. Already I told you what is mu naught. Mu naught value is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. We can substitute here, or we can directly, we are taking that this equation again. Mu naught equal to mu naught del dot h. We can write from vector scalar magnetic potential h bar equal to minus del Vm. We can write del dot h del dot minus del Vm. In place of h bar we can write minus del Vm, that is scalar magnetic potential from that. Therefore minus mu naught del dot del is del square Vm. The negative minus del Vm and negative into positive, in case of dot product it becomes minus minus del square Vm equal to 0. That equal to, if you send this to this side, that is del square Vm equal to 0. That is del square Vm equal to 0, where if you send mu naught equal to right hand side. If you multiply mu naught with 0, mu naught will come to 0. Anything with respect to multiplication, 0, that is 0, but mu naught is not equal to 0. But mu naught is not equal to 0. Del square Vm equal to 0. Mu naught is not equal to 0, then del square Vm equal to 0, provided that J bar equal to 0. Already we taken the vector scalar magnetic potential will be considered J bar equal to 0 we consider. Hence scalar magnetic potential Vm satisfies the Laplace's equation del square Vm equal to 0 we are obtained. Hence it satisfies Laplace's equation. Now another formula in electrostatics, you know that electric potential VAB equal to minus integral B to A E dot dl. Simply we are substituting magnetostatics Vm. The scalar magnetic potential Vm is given by A to B means minus integral B to A H dot dl. Simply we are substituting in place of V bar H bar. That's why I told you, if you know second unit, first unit very well, you can understand third chapter. In place of E bar we are substituting H bar only. In magnetostatics Vm scalar magnetic potential, how to calculate? That is negative integral B to A H dot dl. Now what are the properties of scalar magnetic potential? The important properties. For 2 marks they will ask the questions. Write the properties of 2 marks questions, they will ask properties of magnetic potential, scalar magnetic potential Vm. The properties of itself, what are the formulas we are using, what are the conditions, all this comes under properties. We know that first point is H dot equal to minus del Vm. It is the formula, one of the formula. Negative gradient of scalar magnetic potential gives rise to H bar. That is one of that. It exists only where J bar equal to 0. Already told you, because J bar equal to 0, del cross H equal to J, that equal to 0 we are getting because of dot product of dot product, cross product, curl of curl is equal to 0, hence it exists only J bar equal to 0. Next, it satisfies the Laplace's equation del square Vm equal to 0. Del square Vm equal to 0. It satisfies the Laplace's equation. It has unit of ampere. These are the properties already what we discussed, those are mentioned point wise. That is about properties of scalar magnetic potential. Next we go for vector magnetic potential in the next class.